Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I am your host, Ginny. Today, we're diving into the lively world of markets, politics, and local stories. First up, Asian shares are feeling a bit mixed after Wall Street took a breather due to some weak U.S. economic data. Japan and Australia saw slight declines, but South Korea's Kospi jumped high after its new president's inauguration. Meanwhile, U.S. bond yields dropped, hinting at possible rate cuts, as investors stay cautious about inflation and debt issues. Overall, it's a market dance of uncertainties and geopolitical twists. Next, Hong Kong stocks are riding high for the third day straight, thanks to some surprisingly good news from China's services sector. The Hang Seng Index rose by nearly 1%, and tech stocks climbed even more, fueled by a report showing China's services PMI beat expectations. This signals that China's economy is still expanding, giving investors a reason to cheer. Across Asia-Pacific, the results are mixed, with Japan slipping a bit and South Korea shining. It's an exciting time for Hong Kong's market, showing resilience and potential. Finally, a big shift is happening at Hong Kong's liaison office. Zhou Ji, the new chief, is breaking tradition by focusing on community visits and economic growth, rather than just security. His approach indicates a strategic move to boost Hong Kong's role as a financial hub and foster better cooperation with local businesses. This signals a broader aim from Beijing to support innovation, social harmony, and economic development amid external pressures. Please continue to watch for more detailed insights. Associated Press reports that Asian markets experienced a mixed trading session following a recent rally on Wall Street that showed signs of stalling. The decline in U.S. futures and oil prices reflected investor concern over weaker-than-expected economic data from the United States. Notably, Japan's Nikkei 225 dipped slightly, while South Korea's Kospi surged 2.1% after the inauguration of President Lee Jae-myung, who emphasized restarting talks with North Korea and strengthening trilateral ties with the U.S. and Japan. Meanwhile, Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index continued its upward trend for a third day, buoyed by a surprisingly optimistic services PMI from China, which rose to 51.1 in May, signaling economic expansion. This positive sentiment was echoed by gains in tech stocks like Alibaba and Tencent, and a broader regional pattern of cautious optimism amid mixed economic signals. South China Morning Post highlights the significance of Beijing's recent strategic moves in Hong Kong, marked by the appointment of Zhou Ji as the new liaison office chief. Unlike his predecessors, Zhou engaged directly with local communities, visiting Sham Shui Pa and Tsingyi shortly after taking office, signaling a shift toward prioritizing economic development and social harmony. His background in engineering and experience in local government and business suggest a focus on supporting startups, reindustrialization, and fostering international cooperation, especially amid ongoing U.S.-China trade tensions. The reciprocal visits between Zhou and Hong Kong's chief executive John Lee underscore Beijing's intent to deepen economic ties and rebuild international relations, emphasizing stability, innovation, and the city's role as a financial hub. This approach marks a departure from the security-focused policies of previous officials, indicating a broader strategy to balance national security with economic growth and social cohesion. The reports also detail the evolving political landscape in Hong Kong, where Zhou Ji's community engagement signals a new era of pragmatic governance. While national security remains a priority, his outreach efforts, such as community visits, are seen as efforts to promote social stability and economic revitalization. The close interaction between Zhou and Hong Kong's leadership, including multiple meetings with Chief Executive John Lee, reflects a shared commitment to strengthening communication channels and fostering a conducive environment for economic development. Analysts suggest that this shift aligns with Beijing's broader goal of positioning Hong Kong as a vital gateway for Chinese enterprises abroad, emphasizing innovation, business cooperation, and social harmony. This strategy aims to balance the city's political stability with its economic potential, even as external pressures and trade tensions persist. The South China Morning Post vividly illustrates Hong Kong's steadfast commitment to its legal heritage, emphasizing that the jury system is not an unwritten law but a fundamental part of the city's common law tradition, enshrined explicitly in the Basic Law. Since its introduction in 1845, the jury system has played a vital role in criminal trials, especially for serious offenses in the court of first instance, allowing ordinary citizens to participate directly in the justice process. The article highlights the meticulous nature of Hong Kong juries, who assess evidence with common sense and life experience, fostering public confidence and trust in the legal system. Despite occasional reactions to verdicts, legal professionals largely believe that the jury system has served Hong Kong well, maintaining its legitimacy and reflecting the core principles of the common law, which trusts and empowers the community as active participants in justice. The South China Morning Post also discusses the pressing need for Hong Kong to overhaul its healthcare system amid rising costs and an aging population. The article advocates a comprehensive transformation rooted in system-wide cooperation, technological integration, and data sharing among healthcare providers, insurers, and authorities. It underscores 4 key steps: establishing operational connectivity, promoting digital and system-wide technological integration, leveraging data analytics and AI for better insights, and fostering joint management with shared objectives. These measures aim to improve efficiency, reduce costs, and ensure sustainable, high-quality healthcare. The piece emphasizes that government leadership and strategic coordination are essential, with the ultimate goal of turning Hong Kong's fragmented healthcare ecosystem into an innovative, integrated system capable of meeting future demands. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post provides a compelling profile of Achilles Pure Metals, a Hong Kong-based startup pioneering lithium battery recycling. Amidst global overcapacity and falling prices, the company's innovative approach involves small-scale, eco-friendly recycling facilities that process discarded batteries into valuable black mass, which can then be refined into critical metals like lithium, cobalt, and nickel. Operating in Tuen Mun, Achilles aims to expand into Southeast Asia, helping address the growing problem of electronic waste and meet international recycling regulations, especially in Europe. However, the company faces challenges from China's saturated recycling market and declining lithium prices, prompting a strategic shift toward establishing microfactories in Hong Kong and Southeast Asia to build a resilient supply chain. This initiative reflects Hong Kong's potential to become a hub for sustainable battery material recovery, aligning with global targets for increased recycling efficiency and resource sustainability in the rapidly evolving green economy. The South China Morning Post vividly captures Sun Minghim's journey through the competitive landscape of Chinese football, illustrating how his experiences in the Chinese Super League have molded his mental resilience and tactical awareness. Sun's transition from Hong Kong to the CSL, and subsequently to Tianjin Jinmen Tiger amidst financial upheavals at Songzhou Mighty Lions, exemplifies his unwavering dedication and adaptability. His reflections on facing tough opponents, like Manchester United, reveal a player fortified by rigorous league battles, which have sharpened his psychological strength and understanding of the game's demands. As Hong Kong prepares for pivotal matches, Sun's insights into the importance of confidence and teamwork underscore the profound lessons he's gleaned from the CSL, emphasizing that his growth extends beyond physical skills to encompass mental fortitude essential for high-stakes international fixtures. The South China Morning Post also vividly portrays the inspiring story of Hidemakai Seiki's culinary voyage, transitioning from a renowned Hong Kong chef to a pioneering restaurateur in Kuala Lumpur. His decision to embrace Malaysian ingredients and culture, inspired by explorations through rice paddies and coastal waters, reflects his desire for global experiences and culinary innovation. Seiki's restaurant, K. embodies a fusion of Japanese techniques and local Malaysian produce, such as Sabah white clam stock and Malacca street caught grouper, showcasing his mastery of balancing tradition with experimentation. His approach to cooking, caught between respecting culinary conventions and daring to break them, illustrates a chef's creative spirit and humility, emphasizing genuine connections with local farmers and an openness to new flavors. Seki's journey highlights how embracing diverse ingredients and cultural influences can transform culinary artistry, turning a simple dish into a celebration of two worlds. The story from the South China Morning Post about Nepal's unyielding spirit and their journey to Asian Cup qualification offers a compelling narrative of resilience and determination. Matt Ross's unconventional path, from coaching stints across Europe and Asia to working as a bus driver in Germany, epitomizes perseverance in pursuit of his football dreams. His deep admiration for the Nepalese players' backgrounds, marked by hardship and sacrifice, fuels his belief in their potential, despite the team's current challenges with home stadiums and international travel. Ross's strategic focus on instilling discipline, tactical clarity, and a resilient mindset aims to elevate Nepal's football stature against formidable opponents like Hong Kong. His heartfelt commitment underscores the broader theme of overcoming adversity through unwavering belief, transforming a modest team into a symbol of national pride and unbreakable spirit. South China Morning Post reports a remarkable surge in Douyin users in Hong Kong, with about 40% of the city's population now engaging with the Chinese version of TikTok. Since ByteDance's decision to suspend TikTok in Hong Kong in 2020, Douyin has filled the void, boasting over 3 million monthly active users, a nearly 150% increase from the previous year. This trend underscores a broader strategy among Chinese tech giants like Alibaba and Tencent to deepen their local footprints, as seen with Alibaba's recent opening of physical stores and Tencent's WeChat Pay doubling transactions during holidays. ByteDance's overseas revenue, predominantly from TikTok, reached $39 billion last year, and plans are underway to expand Douyin's e-commerce features in Hong Kong, aiming to attract restaurant patrons and boost local business through short videos. South China Morning Post highlights the emergence of a new breed of social media influencers who celebrate wealth and affluence, notably within the rich talk subculture. Skylar Chase, a Columbia University student, exemplifies this trend, living a glamorous lifestyle documented through her social media, from waking up in luxury hotel suites to jet-setting in private planes and attending high-profile events like Coachella dressed in designer outfits. With her own fashion line, Skina Collective, Chase promotes empowering women through chic, versatile clothing priced between $60 and $250. Her online persona reflects a modern twist on the traditional rich Asian archetype, captivating followers with glimpses into her opulent life, contrasting sharply with earlier influencers who gained fame through dance and lip-syncing. The Toronto Star describes the somber anniversary of the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests, which China's government meticulously suppresses from public memory. Despite tight security and censorship, the anniversary remains a poignant symbol of resistance for Chinese dissidents and the international community. The Chinese authorities have extended their censorship to Hong Kong, where annual vigils and commemorations have been banned since 2021, replaced by controlled events like food festivals. Meanwhile, Taiwan marks the occasion with candlelight vigils and political statements emphasizing its democratic values and opposition to authoritarianism. President Lai Ching-te's remarks reinforce Taiwan's stance as a defender of democracy, contrasting sharply with China's narrative of economic progress since the crackdown, and highlighting ongoing tensions in the region. The Foreign Policy article vividly details the sweeping and ambiguous new U.S. policy targeting Chinese students, which aims to revoke visas based on vague criteria such as connections to the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and studies in critical fields. The potential impact is enormous, possibly affecting over 150,000 students, many of whom are enrolled in STEM fields at top research universities in states like California, New York, and Massachusetts. This policy shift, which moves away from targeted institutional restrictions to broad, algorithm-driven screening of individual students' social media, family ties, and affiliations, threatens not only the financial contributions of these students, estimated at around $11 billion supporting nearly 95,000 jobs, but also the United States' technological and research leadership. With the broad criteria encompassing CCP family membership, subsidiary affiliations, and a wide array of STEM disciplines, the scope could extend to hundreds of thousands, creating a climate of uncertainty and self-censorship that might deter future Chinese students from studying in the U.S. The rapid enforcement capability, combined with legal challenges and executive discretion, suggests that the policy's full implementation could dramatically reshape the landscape of international higher education and innovation. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post offers a nuanced perspective on Hong Kong's evolving role amid U.S.-China tensions. Despite earlier predictions of decline, economist Stephen Roach now views Hong Kong as a surprising beneficiary of the ongoing rivalry, citing its resilient stock market gains, up around 50% since last year, and its burgeoning role as a global fundraising hub, highlighted by high-profile IPOs like that of contemporary Amperex Technology. Roach reflects on the city's overstatus, acknowledging that while the one country, two systems model is fraying, Hong Kong continues to leverage its unique position as a financial gateway. Supporters like Regina IP emphasize Hong Kong's technological innovations, such as the recent law on stable coins, positioning it as a testing ground for cryptocurrencies and a crucial bridge between China and the West. Yet, Roach and others remain cautious, pointing out the erosion of rule of law and increasing government control, which threaten Hong Kong's autonomy and its image as an independent financial hub. Despite these challenges, the city persists as a vital link in the global financial network, adapting to geopolitical shifts while striving to maintain its unique advantages. In a separate health concern, the South China Morning Post reports on Hong Kong's investigation into two women suffering from suspected botulism after receiving unlicensed cosmetic botulinum toxin injections in Shenzhen. One woman remains in critical condition, experiencing severe symptoms like weakness, blurred vision, and difficulty breathing, prompting urgent medical attention and ongoing epidemiological inquiries. Authorities warn the public that such injections must be administered only by registered doctors following proper assessments, emphasizing the risks of unregulated procedures. The incident underscores the importance of strict medical oversight in cosmetic treatments, especially as the demand for minimally invasive procedures grows. It also highlights the cross-border health risks posed by unlicensed providers operating in nearby regions, prompting authorities to reinforce safety protocols and public awareness to prevent further tragedies. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.